Hey there, boaters. I'm Stacy Hanrahan, and welcome to Wednesday's episode of The Boaters TV. First up, let's see what's making a splash in nautical news. You've heard the saying, BOAT stands for break out another thousand. Yes, owning a boat of just about any size can be costly. Between rising gas prices and increasing insurance rates, boaters can't seem to catch a break. If you're like me, then you're constantly looking for deals on everything from engine parts to marine-grade toilet tissue. In my latest search, insurance rates are still through the roof, but one towing plan just went on sale. BoatU.S has cut the price of their inland towing plans by 70%. A BoatU.S and Vessel Assist unlimited towing plan for boaters on freshwater lakes and rivers is now only $34 a year. You still have to be a BoatU.S member and pay the membership fee of $19, but that brings the annual total cost to just $53 as opposed to the old price of $139. The average national cost per towing incident last year was about $600, so without a towing plan like the ones offered by BoatU.S, be prepared to open those wallets if you find yourself in need of a tow. Most tow plans offer more than a pushback to the marina. For example, BoatU.S has over 500 towboats ready to deliver fuel, jump a battery, or pull you off a sandbar. I definitely recommend having a tow assist plan, and I always recommend shopping around. There are all types of towing plans out there to fit your situation. Remember, no matter how good of a boat captain you are, you never know what can happen out there. And of course, I'm happy for all my freshwater boating friends who can take advantage of this latest deal. But since I do most of my boating on the ocean and in bays, I guess I'll have to keep waiting for my discount. To learn more about BoatU.S and towing plans, cruise on over to www.BoatUS.com. Next up, in Bosun's locker, keep an eye on your boat from wherever you are. It's hard not to worry about your boat once you leave the marina parking lot. So many things could go wrong when you're gone. No matter how good your marina's security, there is still the possibility of intruders. And we all worry about water flooding the bilge or fire on board. Many people have mechanics who come to work on their boats when they're not there. How can you be sure they'll leave your boat in as safe of a condition as you would? But whether you leave your boat for weeks at a time or you're a liveaboard who leaves for only a few hours, wouldn't it be nice to have the security that someone or something is always watching over your vessel? The Marine Magellan by Paradox Marine is an all-in-one wireless security and monitoring system. It monitors for smoke, high water, low voltage, and unwanted visitors. Depending on the package you choose, you'll receive an instant report via voice, email, or text message should a problem be detected. The system will also produce a loud alarm in the event of an intruder. The Marine Magellan can have up to 4 wireless relays. You can use them to remotely turn on your ice maker or air conditioning, start your generator, or even as a kill switch for your engines. The system is completely customizable. Jean Craig with Motorboating Magazine installed the system on her 32-foot cruiser and shared her experience in a video you can watch at www.motorboating.com. And you can read all about the different packages available at www.marinemagellan.com. Coming up in Nautical Know-How, Marine Radio's 101, Part 2. On Monday's episode, we reviewed some of the language and procedures to be used in a non-emergency situation on your VHF marine radio. Now let's go over how to use your radio if you're in need of help. First, we should all understand the difference between Mayday, Pon-Pon, and Securite. Mayday is the distress signal and should only be used if you or your crew is in grave danger. Pon-Pon is the urgency signal to be used if you have a serious situation that is not life-threatening. Somebody with a severe injury would be one example, running aground on a sandbar would not. And Securite is the safety signal. It's used to warn boaters of certain conditions in their area, such as storm warnings and hazards to navigation. All 3 signals, when used, need to be repeated 3 times. For example, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. But what should come after that? In an emergency situation, panic and nerves make it easy to forget the most important information. Emergency rescue services need certain information to be able to locate you before they can help. So to place a Mayday call, first make sure you are on channel 16. Clearly say Mayday 3 times. Next say the words, "This is," and repeat your boat's name 3 times. If you have access to your boat's registration number, give that as well. Your location could not be more important. Give your latitude and longitude or your bearing and distance to a well-known landmark or beacon. If you don't know how to keep track of your position, I strongly suggest taking a safe boating class to learn how. Finish your Mayday transmission by saying the nature of the emergency. Are you sinking? Is there a fire? And the number of people on board. Conclude with the word "over," wait 10 seconds, and repeat the call if there is no response. Finally, let me say that the last thing I want to do is sound preachy, but I want everyone to be safe out there on the water. Owning and properly using a VHF radio can save your life and the lives of those you love. And finally today, it's time to reveal Stacy's, TheBoaters.com celebrity profile pick of the day, which is Captain Bill Spears and his 40-foot houseboat, Mojo. Bill is fixing up the Mojo and hopes to have her in ship shape by springtime. It sure looks cold. I'd say Bill is a very dedicated boat captain. He owns 3 other boats and enjoys working on the waters in and around Ontario. Welcome to the Boaters and congrats on your celebrity status. That'll do it for this episode of the Boaters TV. We'll see you back here on Friday.